Eagles. The first of 272 games in the regular season coming up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. Good ball to the 35 now, Jacob Mott on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now first carry for Harry trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. Second down now.
Come on.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there good for 16 of the first. There you go, Charles. The first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be fast. Very good to get the first one as he begins his career.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A nice effort and a nice stop for Kwity Paye.
With his size, he's a tough man to break down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, it's 2nd and 12. He's got to complete to Gibbs. And he goes down the level. Gibbs inside the 25. Up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step inside here. It's first over. Second and 10. Looking to throw. This will go to and he's going to be taken down by down the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they do a 3rd and 11. And they're getting him involved.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. They want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game. They must like to match up that game.
He's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Chase McLaughlin on field goal. A 50-yard touchdown.
And this one is right down the middle. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of looking for one to get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
What I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And this return going to come in as he's busted at the end of the over. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately. Tackled outside by Darren. Now is second and 10. Mayfield. It's complete to Evans right side. And he's taken down on the slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for a count on first down.
Now you can exit the season isn't officially underway. Plenty of work to work in the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to the first game of the year. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Past the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific rookie season, and runs like that on the weekend to show that he's ready. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And this time they're ready for him as he'll stop his right here at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. It shows you right there, we can have more than just cover in the secondary for that free safety position. Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safety. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, the better attack. Yeah, they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers all on the field. Let's see about the call. Okay, so the personal penalty, and those are some important yards right there. It all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? Every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now. They're getting one of the numbers on your strike. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense. Mayfield looking for the he's going to McCaffrey. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run for 18 and a first down. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. To about the 26 here. I feel like I can see what he's thinking on that carry. That big tackle to the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being big. Second down, back to McCaffrey. And he is making his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. It's officially a loss of 1. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21-22. Decent game on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4. Like any team playing out the over touchdowns and trying to help their goals. But in this case, he doesn't get a little closer, please. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game. And it's fun to opening field goal to 3-0. You need to mix it up with some offense. It was a bad game. Top spinning him a little bit. And almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. Pretty good stuff. Already at the line is Philly offense set to go. Charles, these early season games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out. But you learn as much as you can about the opponent, especially against an individual matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out. Yeah, that's a good point because that's still trying to figure things out. Everything let alone trying to figure out the opponent. But you got to get it on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. Rolling to his right. And here we go, nearing the 47 this time. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. I've met a quarterback yet that didn't get to lean on a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show a leg that they made a big mistake. Determined to cruise down there, no hesitation at all. Tuck it and drive it. They were trying to run through the entire defense, but not reaching that mark.
Here's second and 10. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here is third and quite a ways. Here we go. Now back to throw. And that will throw incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they've got with a fourth down coming up. And it's taken in at the 9. We'll call that 54 yards well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the first.
Hey, what happened, bro? You straight? What the fuck happened? Let me know something, bro.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And he's got it inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year, and this is a great start. A big play here early in the ballgame.
Henry trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Henry again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You have 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, Mayfield. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Up, up!
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Throwing, Mayfield. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Kmet, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mike Evans, 67 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Kirby Simon. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Mayfield. A quick throw there is incomplete.
But we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
This is taken at the 23. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on the... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Derrick Henry. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. A great play by Derek Hall to drop him behind the line of scrimmage.
I really like what he did there, because he took his practice work and converted it to game action, because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield on the slant into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Christian McCaffrey, 43 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. These two teams all tied after one. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's got it with the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 53 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
McCaffrey running up the middle to about the 35, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Allen's got it complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Henry. And shedding a man at the 40. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Come on, come on.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Okay, great.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Tag.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 44.
Really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Get it.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And at this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone...
And got his man complete. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball is right on the money and leads to a big play.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Give him another one right back to Allen. Down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Keenan Allen, 27 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. There he goes again. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Caught by Allen.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. This is only me. Wait till that. Wait till that.
Come back, kid. Hey.
They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. And they get it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
180! Run, run, run.
Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Christian McCaffrey, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Boy, 194 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Hey,
They keep it with Henry on first down. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll drop the throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And a busy night for Henry continues. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And a catch right side by Evans. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way.
And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
Mayfield down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Mayfield to throw it. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
A first down carry for Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Pirates, 77, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll set up a throw. He completes it to Evans. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles for having started from day one.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking, 18. Ready, ready.
Henry up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And 12 at the 16-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go, go.
They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And it's a room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is caught by Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
There's Evans again, complete. And he'll go down the middle before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting the first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Well, the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already.
Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Throwing, Mayfield. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Mayfield on play action. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Mayfield with it once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the deep blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 235 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Kudos to the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. McLaughlin for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This is 1st and 10. Mayfield. And the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
St. Brown on the catch. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield to throw.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. Finding Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now Mayfield. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's first and 10. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Mayfield. This is caught. And takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Pinheiro now to have the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Eagles 62, Cowboys 59.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, no, he lost the football. That's picked up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Down to the 10. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard.
They'll come up first and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky.
That's what Madden do to you, buddy. That screw you over, bud. Why they need to change